Sabah everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I have for you my review of the Rapture from Ghostek. These are headphones that feature 40mm graphene drivers that not only provide you great sound, but does it using less power since they're more efficient. They have a really unique look and supposed to sound great, wired or in Bluetooth mode. This is TK and I want to say thank you very much to Ghostek for allowing me to check out these Raptures, and let's go ahead and dive in and see how well do these guys sound. So these are the Rapture. Again, they're made by Ghostek, wireless Bluetooth headphones, so they're going to work in wireless and wired mode. Definitely a very unique look. Now they do have the Qualcomm aptX support, so definitely if your device supports that type of protocol, this is going to work. But the main selling point here is that 40mm graphene speakers on each ear. HD crystal sound, connection up to 30 feet, connecting it up to two different devices, Bluetooth 4.1, one-step easy pairing, as well as folding headphones. Main benefits again, soft protein leather, so we're getting pre-U leather here all over, but it feels really nice. Folding hinge storage, multifunction buttons for skip forward, skip back, and those are the buttons here, as well as the power meter. Get social with the ability of sharing your music. LED power includes the battery level, that's right there. Built-in mic for phone conversations, really good clear audio, 3.5mm headphone jack in case you do want to use it in wired mode, and again 40mm advanced graphene speaker drivers, pulsates crisp sound into your ears. Once we open up the box, we're greeted with the protein leather bag that helps us keep this actual headphones protected. It has a nice little suede casing inside and then some ties at the top. We have two cables, 3.5mm male-to-male to connect these to your favorite device, as well as a micro USB to USB Type A to be able to charge up this device. The case itself comes very nice, and it's long enough and it will carry your device very nicely, very comfortably. And just again, they have a nice color scheme that goes red and black. Alternatively, this actual pair of headphones comes in two colors, black and red. It's, matching the actual package. Looking closer at the actual headphones, we're noticing one big thing. The aesthetics design here is very different than what you're used to. You're normally used to seeing cups either on ear or over the ear, and here we have pretty much a flat surface on both sides. We have a multifunction button here. There is a power on as well as sync button. So initially when you turn it on, press and hold this till it says Rapture on, wait for it to get into pairing mode, and you'll pair it to your favorite device. Volume up, skip forward, and volume down, skip back. By pressing and holding a long press, you can skip forward on a song. Pressing back on the minus volume does the same way in the other direction. We have a power meter here to give us the battery level on the battery, and when you press it once, you'll be able to see it there. You'll notice there's some music there. I have it paired up with one of my devices, but you can see here the power level that we have. This button on the left is actually a pairing button that helps you pair this to another pair of Ghostek Raptures. On the bottom, we have a 3.5mm headphone jack, a microphone, and a micro USB connector for power. And you'll notice right there, there is the Ghostek logo on both pieces. The construction is actually pretty good, mostly metal, a lot of good pieces in there. There's a little bit of plastic in here, and it's going to be pretty much just here. That's going to be like the only piece. But other than that, it actually has pretty good hinges for folding it. And the mechanism here, it doesn't actually slide up and down on the actual arm. The speakers actually slide up and down. You'll notice right there, the mechanism, they slide sideways and then as well as up and down to get that nice comfortable position. We have protein leather on all over the area actually. You have the front here, the back, as well as the headrest. We have cushioning on the top, on the bottom part, obviously the area closest to your head. That's going to be very nicely cushioned. On the top, we just have the Ghostek brand, and hopefully you guys can see that right there. It's a little bit hard to kind of show it, but Ghostek is right there. Now, one thing I mentioned to you at the beginning of the video is that you notice that we don't have any cups here, but the reality is the actual drivers do have an opening. But they decided to go with a design where the actual soft protein leather kind of gets closer to your ears. So these are going to fit and work pretty much like an on-ear headphones, even though they're a little bit bigger. But they're going to be very comfortable to sit on because of the way they are constructed. The protein leather not only provides cushioning for your ear, but also separates it from the driver so that the driver can vibrate very freely. And of course, the audio is going to be playing very nicely. As far as comfort and wearability, they feel very nice. As I mentioned, they're pretty much on-ear. They feel like on-ear headphones because that's how they are. The clamping mechanism offsets some of the weight from the top part, so the cushioning that you have on there is pretty good or substantial enough to give you that nice comfortable feeling. And as I mentioned, again, they'll sit in this form, and the protein leather is closely connected to your ears, separating your ear from the actual driver. Extended wear, no problem. I've been using them, and I would actually go walk around the house. I'd leave the phone in the office and walk around the house, even to the opposite side of the house, without any problems, and I'm still able to listen to music. So great range, about 20 feet, 20 to 30 feet, depending on how many obstacles you're going to get there. Audio quality is pretty good, and I'll give you guys a little bit of a sample there. But wearability, very, very nice, very easy. The ear cups are marked. They're easy to listen to. And it does actually have its own volume control separate from your device. So not only can you go to 100% on your phone, you can go to 100% on the headphones separately from there. As far as the microphone for phone conversations, again, the other side had no idea that I was actually using a headphone. They thought I was talking on the phone. So that just attributes to the audio quality coming there from that microphone that's facing directly closer to your mouth. But let's go ahead and put on some music, and I want to share with you guys again an example of how these things sound. Audio quality is pretty good. They're not too bassy, they're not too low, and they're not flat in the actual sound profile. You're going to get really good as far as the mids and highs in the sense of audio. If you're listening to vocals, if you're listening just to acoustic-based music, it's going to sound really good. But if you're going to listen to dance and high-level dance, these are going to provide you with a decent amount of bass, but not too much to make them feel like they're just going to bounce off your ears. So just to keep that expectation level there. They're very comfortable. The sound quality on them is pretty good. You can use them in wired or wireless mode, as they do have a 3.5mm headphone jack. My recommendation would be, unless you have a really high quality DAC on your phone, let's say a V30, or even some of the new devices that do have a high quality DAC, you're going to get a better performance using the BT on this, the Bluetooth connectivity, because they do support some of the new functionalities, especially if you're running on Android 8 or 8.1, to be able to support the higher level audio quality, as Google is finally starting to focus a little bit more on providing us better audio out of our devices. Other than that, let me know what you guys use. What is your favorite pair of headphones? I've used other headphones before, you know, Bose, Beats, and other things, and I'm actually quite surprised with the performance here. I'm happy with the way they're sounding. I'm happy with the form factor. They come very easy. They actually stow very simply. They do come with a pouch, which is rare these days to even get these things with headphones. So great. I would have wished there was some noise canceling, but again, at the price point, very nice, very good audio. Very happy with it. Like and subscribe as usual. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you very much for the support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.